there's one place where there should be freedom of expression in the country, more so than anywhere else, surely it would be the federal parliament. I mean, who would have made that decision to cancel your screening at the Parliament House Theatre?
Correct. Who would have? You know, this is what's happening in this place, Chris. Okay? There's no diversity of what you want, opinions or what you want to put across. And this is so frustrating. You know, you spoke about the Burka on the floor of Parliament, then you have the screening. No, we might offend people. Our whole country is going down the bloody drain. It really is. It frustrates me to no end. So these people make their decisions. No, you can't because we might offend this one or offend that one, whatever. So what do we have? Where do people like I go, who just are common sense, normal people who want to have a laugh, want to have put out our opinions? Where do we go? What do we do? It's a constant battle I have all the time. I'm fighting this system as it changes and destroys our culture and our way of life. But I'm not going to give up. I'll keep fighting. And guess what? They banned me from here showing the film in Parliament House, but I appreciate those people open up the venue to us and those people that did turn up. So we won in the long run. I don't walk away and give up that easily.
Would any politicians have been involved in the decision, or would this have just been Parliament House bureaucrats?
Chris, I can't make speculation. I have no idea. And I think because there was a poster that was put out there, and of course it had the rainbow flag and it was progressive, the word in it. So they would have taken offence to that. So they said, oh, well, we can't allow the showing of this. They had no idea what was in the movie. No idea whatsoever. But this might offend people. I'm sick and tired of worrying about whether people are offended or not. That's your problem, being offended. What about the rest of us? You're shutting it down. My opinion, doesn't that matter anymore, or anyone else's? We had a great response from the audience, Chris. They actually applauded it. And I asked them, did you enjoy the 5 minutes of the movie? They said it's absolutely fantastic. And so anyway, we're going to put it out January 26th. It's going ahead. It's going to be a huge success. I can tell you that.
It'll be funny as a fit because everything that those guys do at Stepmate Studios is hilarious. I want to go back to the Burka here. You were criticised by some. Now, this is a political stunt. I'm not surprised you were kicked out. I am surprised that it was a 7-day suspension. But people suggesting that you were somehow ridiculing or discriminating against Muslim women. I would have thought if you're talking about trying to ban the Burka in this country, you're trying to stand up for the rights of some Muslim women who are forced to wear the Burka. Who speaks for those women? Because I assume that women who are in a family situation where they are forced to wear a burqa certainly couldn't speak up for their own rights if they chose to. So who does speak for them? We see other Muslim women denouncing you and a broad range of political parties denouncing you. Who in this country is trying to say it's all right for young girls and women to be hidden behind burqas in this country?
You're exactly right in what you say. It's all about the oppression of women that is happening. Here they scream about women's rights in this country. The left and the Greens and everyone else is screaming, oh, well, let's protect women's rights, against domestic violence. And then we have, right, same work, same pay. They keep going on about superannuation, a whole lot. But when it comes to women being able to show their face and no, we're not interested, let's back away. They don't want to get into the culture wars. That's what this is about. And Chris, I've been thinking about this. It wasn't a bloody stunt. It wasn't a stunt, all right? A stunt is to show off. It's not about showing off. It was about proving a point. My point was I wanted to introduce a bill to ban the burqa and full face coverings in public places. Now, when they denied me that, and I thought, well, if you don't want to ban it, I'll go and put it on. So I went and put it on to prove a point. And guess what? They didn't want to ban it. They didn't want me to wear it in Parliament. Where's the hypocrisy of the whole lot? You can't have it both ways.
It was a ridiculous paradox.
So it wasn't a stunt. So don't say it was a stunt, that I pulled this stunt. I wanted to prove a point, and I proved my point. And they couldn't stand it. I am out there fighting for these women. If you want to know about Islam and how women are treated, go and read Ayaan Hirsi Ali's book. I read that years ago. I know what happens to a lot of these women.
I've read it myself.
It's fantastic.
I've read it myself. But I would just point out, of course, the vast majority of Muslim women in this country don't wear the burqa and are not forced to wear the burqa. But the question is, who speaks up for those who do? And there's deathly silence around the country on that point. Just before I let you go, by the end of the week, will Barnaby Joyce be a member of One Nation?
Well, yeah, he's not a member. He's not a member at all. But I'm hoping, Chris, that yes, he will be a member of One Nation.
Will he sign up this week? Will he sign up? Will he sign up this week? How much is the joining fee? And will you waive it?
Chris, it won't be waived, I can tell you that. What's good for goose is good for the gander. So whoever's part of this party as a member will pay their fees, membership fees. So anyway, and that will include Barnaby Joyce. And
he will sign up this week.
And I've got to say, at this moment, Chris, you know, I'm doing this interview with you and I've got my Member of Parliament, Sean Bell, doing his maiden speech on the floor of Parliament. I can see him on the screen in the distance, and I'm sorry I'm not in the chamber with him, but that was my choice, to be suspended from what I did, wearing the burqa, and it's actually, they have not allowed me even to sit in the gallery to watch his maiden speech. So I'm doing this with you. I'm actually quite emotional over this, and I'm just watching him in the distance to give his maiden speech. He's like another son to me.
Just to confirm, though, Barnaby Joyce will sign up this week. He will sign up this week?
Chris, it's no exclusive. Let's see what happens. The last day is tomorrow.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Pauline. I appreciate it. Pauline Hanson there is watching her own member deliver a maiden speech. She can't even sit in the gallery and watch.